So I was supposed to go this way because I didn't get a chance to catch it, but Alan mentioned no longer seeing Alex Casey in the alleyway. That's literally all he said. He just said there's no sign of Casey in the alleyway anymore. So I was supposed to go this way. I wasn't supposed to take the elevator, so it wasn't a glitch that I thought it was. Welcome back, friends and fans. I hope you didn't mind that little bit of introduction there. Yeah, so didn't miss too much, really, but there was just a little bit of dialogue, because, yeah, coming in from that alleyway, they're basically just saying, like, you know, things are changing. Alright, exit the hotel, already did that. Go to the Poets Cinema. Where is the Poets Cinema? Ah, oh, we got a bit of a walk. Okay. Alright. Let's start. I didn't even realize that, that the apartment building actually did, in fact, disappear every so often. In the last episode, when Alan was like, the apartments were back, I was like, yeah, they're always there. I don't... Oh, gosh, we're probably gonna get hit here. No? Okay. I never know if or when they're gonna attack me. Making sure we're going in the right direction here. Car wash. Okay. So, we're gonna go for a little bit of a swim, I guess.
This is the moment to destroy it.
Oh, gosh. Do you think I could sneak past all these guys? So, oh gosh! Oh. I was gonna say, so far so good, and then that guy zoomed right in front of me. I'm running low on resources, so I don't want all my stuff to be going to what seems like a waste.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
You know, in areas like this, where I see, like, all the movies and stuff that are inside this world, I think that's some of the coolest, little bit of storytelling that doesn't always get covered in a lot of games that could have it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but, like, for instance, and I know I talk about this a lot, you guys, I'm sorry, but, for instance, oh, that's the movie ticket that I took out of Zane's pocket. I guess there's someone in there. It's creepy.
The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
For example, in Final Fantasy VII, there's, and this is even in, like, Crisis Core and stuff, and...
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere. Arriving at the cinema, I felt them monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
It's mentioned throughout Crisis Core, and somewhat in just the original Final Fantasy VII.
How do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil on your back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I'll let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all that is fucked up? If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
That's a weird lamp. I couldn't really focus to the video because I was looking at this lamp. Anyway, Loveless. There is this play that everyone in the game is just more or less like obsessed with. And a lot of the narratives actually in the play match the narratives of the game in several ways. And so it's almost kind of a story beat that if you understand the in-game content as well as the game content itself, that probably didn't make much sense. It then helps you, but it then helps you understand the game on a deeper level than what's just being told on the surface. And I just think that if you can pull that off, it's just such excellent writing. It serves such a fantastic purpose to the story that goes more or less unappreciated in many aspects that a lot of game developers wouldn't put effort into for their game. Yeah, see, how come I can see like perfect reflections in some surfaces, like just where there are pictures, but when I look into an actual mirror, there's nothing there. I don't know. To me, that just seems a bit lazy, and it's almost like they're forcing you to get the like RTX availability for your computer. All right, let's change this.
I needed a new draft of the story, one that would get me ahead of scratch.
Oh.
The first step toward the murder site. I was making progress.
One of the characters in Crisis Core, it's the main antagonist, which, in my opinion, never felt like an antagonist because, say, like, unlike Sephiroth, his intentions honestly felt far more understandable and realized. And I think that is one of the best types of antagonist, is if you can write
missing something.
Oh. If you can write a villain where their motives are honestly somewhat understandable to your perspective, as just like not necessarily, you know, your morals and whatnot, but as a human being, when something can be so tormented and
Someone had barricaded themselves in the room.
And yet understandable, because well, okay, so I've figured out that Final Fantasy VII is going to be the next game that I'll be streaming, because I'm finishing up Pokemon here pretty soon, and I don't know how much more I have left in this game, but Final Fantasy VII is going to be the next game that I will stream for you guys. I don't want to say too much, but the main antagonist for the oh, I thought the keys would be in here. For Crisis Core, just has his, his own humanity questioned to the point of, was his existence even necessary?
Good talk. It would do you a lot of good to talk, buddy.
It was an initiation ceremony.
That's
So we made our new members
Ilmo.
believe. 2 of New York's finest. They had performed endless favors to earn their place among us. We had something special waiting for them. And something very special for you, Alex Casey.
Who's your leader? Alan Wake? Scratch? Zane? Give me a name!
All the same people.
You will meet him soon enough.
There was no end to the corruption. It fit the genre, so I'd use it.
But yeah, when it comes to the point of just like having a character whose frame of reference for his own existence becomes something so torn apart for the sake of the environment that was created around him. Dude, movie theaters are ironically just one of the most scary places on planet Earth. Dude, freaking Bigfoot right here. Oh! Oh. That was freaky. I just think Final Fantasy VII has told one of the greatest stories in history. I'm sorry, I blabber on about it so frequently, but it's not just, a bright fantasy, dark fantasy mashup with, magic and whatnot sprinkled inside. It's just so much more. It's about a world full of corruption and distrust with the way the world is shaped, because you don't know if it was altered to fit the elites of the world, or if it was in fact given to you and the ancient powers that have formed it are still on your side and still alive. Like it makes you question such a large frame of existence that you play in, and it's just, I think it's great. All right, let's get this
The urban legends circling Thomas Zane were a bottomless rabbit hole. I'd done some digging. To film freaks, he was a mythic auteur in the art house cinema. A rising star coming to America from Finland. But he only created one film, Tom the Poet, before he went missing, mirroring the vanishing of the main character in the movie, played by himself. The biggest mystery was around his lost film, an early work made in Finland, Nightless Night, rumored to have mystic properties. Some claimed it was a snuff film, that the ritual murder in the film was an actual murder. There were no known surviving copies, but the cult chased it as if it were their unholy grail. Just like Wake's books were.
The writing for Alex Casey, I think, is so good. Like they get the detective noir-esque grittiness of it all, and they do it really well. The
scene changed with the story.
Oh.
Master into La La. Look at you, following your master into La La Land. A sad bunch of clowns in funny masks and hoods, pretending to be a secret society.
Maybe it is you who's playing a role, Mr. Casey. A role carefully laid out for you. A puppet blindly performing the ritual steps for the glory of the cult. Huh?
What the fuck have you been smoking?
Nightless Night. A clip of the lost film survived. You will see, Mr. Casey. In the Nightless Night, you will finally see.
Nightless Night was Zane's film. It played a role in this story.
Why is the ceiling reflective? Do you guys see that? Yeah, okay. Clip of the lost film. I imagine, you know, we play it in here as we're in the theater. It's my lamp.
The light of the lamp shone out of the screen and revealed the door.
Whoa. Oh, there's the door. No way, that was really cool.
Wake.
Nope. Not here.
I was back out into the night. The seedy alley away from prying eyes was a good scene for dark deeds.
As I was saying before, with Final Fantasy VII being the next thing I'm streaming for you guys,
Maybe I had missed something on the plot board.
I mentioned that I wanted to in the order. Oh shoot. Oh, that's gonna attract a lot of. Oh.
The police car felt important to the story.
Yeah, you don't say. It just started screaming at me. There we go.
They're gonna want us to, like, cut off a finger or something for this initiation, do you?
Nah, I'm sure we'll just chant some ceremonial stuff. Nothing to it.
Well, it's about time. We paid our dues, made plenty of their problems disappear, dumped all those nobodies down that chute.
What we did or didn't do, it's all behind us now. We're going straight to the top, partner.
Yep, like we died and went to heaven.
I already killed those guys, so it don't matter to me none.
I knew I was making progress. I had to keep going.
But I've decided that instead of the timeline that I was gonna play for you guys was the original, then Crisis Reunion, because I don't own Crisis Core because it was only on PSP, and then Remake, then Rebirth. But I've
Straight to the top. The dirty cops looked down on the city. Their city. They had committed repulsive deeds to get there. They told themselves it was worth it.
I've decided to actually just play what's called Ever Crisis. And, you know, it's not the most... It's basically a reimagining of the original Final Fantasy VII that released on PlayStation 1. But, yeah, it's not the most, like, accurate when it comes to telling the original story. Have I already been down this way? Oh, it's the sheriff.
It was locked from the other side.
Imagine it, if you will. I'm gonna have to find a way, some way to get in there. Imagine, if you will, that Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is like Dragon Ball Z Kai. It's kind of a reimagining of Z that just doesn't show everything. That's basically what Ever Crisis is. So it tells all the important details and bits, but yeah, it just misses a few details here and there. So that way I can just get you guys to see the important parts, understand the original before seeing the remake. And it should only take me like maybe 6 or 7 episodes. Really not all that much. Here.
It could not be opened on this side.
It could not be opened on this side. Oh. And a lot of people also had...
Good to see another sane face.
Not sure how sane I'm feeling.
Oh, look, more is on the board. UFOs, polyhedrons, I see them in my dreams. By the way, I don't know, did you guys like the AI stuff? I know it wasn't like the most accurate things. It's as accurate as I could get it. I thought the skyscraper that it made out of the petrified tree trunk, I thought that looked pretty dang sweet. Dang, he is making this thing. Thanks for the secrets.
Be careful out there, Tim. If you see me, make sure it's really me, not some psycho wearing my face.
Sounds like you've been having a rough go. I've been there. The missing time, the aliens.
Yeah, he gets it.
Missing time?
It's the same thing I've been saying. The dreams. Sometimes I wake up in a completely different place, missing entire days. I have no idea what happened, but I'm trying to find out. Things always get better if you just keep moving forward, Alan.
All right, let me ask about the aliens.
Wait.
There we go.
What's this about aliens?
Oh, I was just convinced that everything going on with me was because of aliens. Abductions, signals beamed into my head, that kind of thing. Now I know it's been Door all along. I haven't ruled out him being an alien, though.
Well, you gotta find some way to make things make sense. I get that. I think the first step, however, into insanity is trying to make sense of things that don't make sense.
In the city trapped in eternal night, they watch the film where the night never arrives, where the night hides in your mind.
This is the film that Ati talks about. When we interacted with him in the last episode, he talked about this movie specifically, which I guess translate to Nightless Night. But you hear that? Oh. Can't go in there. Probably for the best.
Someone had fallen to their death from the rooftop.
Alright. We have to get a view of the person who jumped to kill themselves.
Don't you fucking move, or I'll blow you away.
You got me, Mr. Casey. I'm all yours. Go ahead. Ask that burning question in your mind.
How did you do it? How did you get me into that film clip without my remembering it? Talk to me, damn it!
You've seen the film? Good, good. Now you're ready to meet the Grandmaster. He's waiting for you in the projection booth where everything will be revealed, where he will project a new reality onto this one. And now, Mr. Casey, I've played my part to the end.
What? Ilmo kills himself?
Crazy bastard! Why'd he jump?
The projection booth. Was that where I find the murder site?
Also, how did Alan see if someone fell to their death there? Everything looks exactly the same. It wouldn't have surprised me, honestly, if Remedy wanted to take some inspiration of the back rooms and put it into this. Oh, there's a lot more now. I think I can still run past him. Probably not this guy. Oh, no, I did. Probably hates that I did, yeah. I'm in my iframes now, you guys. You can't affect me. Right. Hopefully it's... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see, where's my flare? There it is. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Where are you? Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh gosh, would you stop that? Why would you I don't think I'm supposed to see that. Let's go downstairs and...
The plot changes shake the world around me.
Everything is so much darker. Oh. Holy cow. I sound like a doofus when I'm like, everything is so much darker. Like, yeah, dude. Shit. What'd you expect? Oh, these guys are definitely gonna follow me up here. Alright, let's change the scene before they get too close. El Grando Mastera.
Something terrible in the scene.
That's not how you actually say it.
The story needed.
But I don't know any better. Alright. Oh.
found myself in a maze of film equipment.
We finally got to go.
There had to be a way to the projection booth from here.
Finally got to go through the spiral door. I wasn't alone. Are probably the freakiest words I could hear right now.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself.
That's Alex.
Mask of my ass. You're a clown in a mask.
And I am out of batteries, man. This is not good. I'm having to, more or less, like, preemptively.
I was back where I started.
Yeah,
A
we're
loop within a loop.
on a cycle.
I had to keep going.
I'm having to, like, preemptively assume when I need to pause the video here because my grandpa's.
Here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? The Grand Master of my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron.
My grandpa's back at it with the sander, and so every so often.
The Casey in the story was losing it. I wasn't far behind.
Every so often, my volume will spike, and
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I just pray that it doesn't do it at the same time as.
Hello? Hey!
Show yourself. Who was that? Who said that? That's a real clever trick, asshole. You can run, but you can't hide. The Grand Master of my ass. You're a clown in a mask. I'm not the one wearing a mask here, you moron. Why don't you come here and say that to my face, buddy? Never seen some moron.
Yeah, I just pray that he doesn't start trying to do that at the same time as one of these important dialogue moments. Doors not here. Oh, now it's over there. Oh.
Something skipping over some vital beat. All right, I have to write. Sure, of course. I mean, that's a given. That's a given. I wrote departure, that word. Now we're fine. Maybe there's a missing step before return. What's between departure and return? The tasks, the challenge, the lesson. Initiation, yeah, I haven't written that. To master this place, to set things up. Can't go to return before initiation. That's right. That feels right. Initiation. I have to write initiation.
So I did write it. I did write it.
I was back at the beginning again. I had to keep going. Find a way to the murder site.
I'm here, you son of a bitch. Show yourself. Who was it? Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You can run. I'll get you. I'll get all you.
Who's there? Look, you got the wrong guy. I'm not Alex Casey. I only play him in the movies. He's just fictional character.
What's going on here?
Sam.
You don't have to go get that knife and stab me. You can just give up and go back. Forget about the ritual sacrifice to open the way forward.
The ritual sacrifice to open the way.
No. Don't do it. You don't have to become a monster. Just leave the knife where it is, in the bag. and go.
A knife in the back? Everything about this was absurd. Our dialogue forced and ridiculous. In desperate need of another pass. But I'd play along to see where it took me.
Oh no.
It's a fake knife too, isn't it?
No, you don't.
Oh no, that's a real knife. I knew it.
Fuck.
I was like, he's gonna disappear the second I turn the corner. Hopefully I'm not gonna have to attempt any fights. I am far from
getting close.
able to do that.
Welcome, Alex Casey. You've done well. You've played your role perfectly.
Everything out of your mouth is a damn lie. The only place any of this makes any sense is in your psychotic brain.
As a fictional character in a story, you've fulfilled your purpose. You brought the writer of the story here. You can go now, Casey.
No, I'm not going anywhere before I get some answers. How was I in that movie? Why does all this feel so familiar? What? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'd probably lose it too.
Who the fuck am I? No!
And welcome to you, Alan Wake.
What the hell?
This is the ritual to lead you on. We're just one step away from your final destination, Mr. Wake. But first, here's an unanswered mystery for you. If Casey was fictional, and you assumed his role as a detective, are you now fictional too? Whose story are you living, Mr. Wake?
The visions are getting under my skin. Coming too close for comfort. Not a separate layer, but mingling with my own reality in the dark place. Wait. Dead end. This can't be right. Did I miss something?
I am speechless. I'm without speech. As
Murder site.
George says in Seinfeld. Gosh!
The mask was the key.
That dude is in fact dead. But I don't feel like this guy is. Oh no, he is. Oh, it's the two sheriffs. Hence the...
This is how I could help her.
That's how the skull gets onto the well.
Saga Anderson, listen. I've been tricked. Scratch wrote returned. I tried to fix the story, but he stopped me before I reached the end. He has it now. It's the key to escape.
What do you mean, escape? No, you're a Scratch.
I need to stop him. I need to stop him before he gets out. He's after Alice. I'm still trapped, but I'm making progress. I wrote you in to be the story's hero. Scratch made a horror story. I need to match the genre. It has to be dark, but the hero can break through, save her family, save us all.
Save her family? Are you talking about my family?
Yes. Whatever you're doing, it's working. You just need to keep going.
Did we have family in the horror story?
I was closer now. Closer than ever before. But there was no time to lose. Everything was hanging in the balance. I could still lose it all.
It's back.
Parliament Tower. I had to make it work this time. I could stop Scratch, get the manuscript, fix its ending.
We're not near the end, are we? No. No. We can't be near the end. It doesn't work like that.
I was traveling deeper into the dark place. The poem on the wall was growing at the same pace, dogging my footsteps, like my unwanted shadow moving in the corner of my eye. It wasn't my writing. I didn't know what it was. A terrible prophecy, a curse, looming over me.
A pale balloon in the sky, float and sink deeper. Night springs when bright falls for this sleeper. The surface disturbed, the reflection now a traitor. In the cavity of the skull, turned to a crater. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Interesting. Oh, I'm back.
En kierrä kehää. Tämä on spiraali.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare, but I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some unseen audience on me. I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city. The night opened up to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
I am not understanding anything that's been going on. But that's okay. I mean, we're still here. I'm still here. And we're just going to keep pressing forward. So hopefully it'll make sense by then. And I hope you're there to experience that with me. So then I will see you next time on Dragon Ball Z. In a poem he told us he once mistook... Oh. Okay, well, I guess you guys are going to have to pause to read it because... Okay, this one's taking run for forever. Huh. And this is Ati's favorite movie. Hey, Ati's in this one. That's what he... I mean, he did mention that. Oh, this is the movie that we saw in the old person's home. In the Valhalla nursing home. This is the movie that they were playing in that basement area. In the boiler room. So this is what Alex Casey was talking about, how he didn't remember how he got in that movie. This is the movie. Is that also... It's Scratch. Man, so much work has gone into this game. With all the live action that they had to film, and then all the mocap that they had to do, and all the details that they put in every single frame. Ahti with a beard? I mean, maybe it's not Ahti.
Onko täällä ketään? Ahti.
Maybe it is. It is Ahti.
Sanovat, se joka varjoon tyytyy, valon ihmeestä paitsi jää.
Minulla oli sinua ikävä.
Olit Veikon kanssa. Siksi lähdin.
Hän on poissa. Ollut jo kauan.
Kun nyt lähden, lähde kanssani.
Mutta vasta tämän yön jälkeen.
Sitä. Tuik, 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 tuik. Hei, sillä oli paskat housussa. Kontta sojan pohjalla änkyrä kännissä ja huusi ja soperteli ja armo, armo, rakkas veli, anna armo, mä kuolen. Ai saatana. Tuhlaajapojan paluu. Ja häntä koipien välis. Tuliko hakemaan anteeksiantoa?
Uutiset mistään paluusta ovat ennenaikaisia. Tulin vain käymään. Nyt kun muistan millaista tämä touhu täällä on, en viivy kauaa. Missäs veljesi luuraa?
Pisti hengiltä. Rupes käymään aivoa se ainainen länkytys. Mestarille. Mutta ei se paskaveli kelvannut edes siihen. Sä olit mestarin valittu. Vaikka mä koskaan ymmärtänyt, että miksi. Päiviltä pitäis sinutkin pistää. Mitä on? Nyt tuli tupen rapinat, poika. Leikataan parta! Leikataan pojalta parta!
This is going on for a long time.
Miksi palasit, kun kerran lähdit?
En aikonut. Mutta nyt löydän itseni täältä. Nyt on kai kirottu. Kirjoitettu sadistisen kirjailijan tarina. Kierrän kehää.
Maa on syklinen laulu. Mites siellä valtion kontrollivirastossa menee?
Väärä virasto. En ole siellä töissä. Sitä paitsi sain potkut. Ei olisi tarvetta talonmiehen apulaiselle.
Ei ole. Tämän tilan isäntä katosi yön selkää vuosia sitten. Sen jälkeen kun sinä lähdit. Merkit on ilmassa, että multakin loppuu hommat pian. Siksi kyselen virastosta. Ehkä saan sieltä töitä.
Malja.
Mille juomme?
Yöttömälle yölle. Palasit luoksemme. Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Zane.
Sanotaan, että Aleen kurkotti liian pitkälle yön syövereihin. Eikä löytänyt sieltä enää pois. Kannattaa varaa sitä Aleen mustaa leskeä. Taisit olla vähän heikkona häneen.
Pelkäsin häntä.
Me pojat oltiin aina vähän toivottomia naisten kanssa.
Dang, movie nights at the Valhalla nursing home must have gone crazy. There's the well. There's Alan there for a second.
Tämä riitti vie sinut tuon puoleiseen.
Hän palaa. Ja sinut lukitaan huoneeseen.
Alussa oli sana.
Vihdoinkin.
Kiitos, rakkaani.
En kierrä kehää. Tämä on spiraali.